And welcome back, fellow wandering souls, to the continuation of my playthrough of Skyrim. We are starting from the beginning, and I'm showing you the ropes of how to do a stealth build and some strategizing. We just finished returning the golden
Thank
claw
you
to
so
Lucan here.
much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood trader is back to the way it used to be.
And now we're going to sell
Oh, a
him a
bit of
couple of
this and a bit of
things that
that.
we found in Bleak Falls Barrow to get some more money to buy other things. That's a weapon. I'm going to save these for, I think his name was Alvor. I'll sell this one. Let me see. You can only sell jewelry to the shopkeeper, not the blacksmith, so I'll get rid of those here. Sell the venom from the spider. Don't know why that slipped my mind. I don't usually use these, so I'll sell them that. This one only gives you 20 resistant to cold, so I don't think it's that useful, but you can use it if you want. Though I might need to keep it depending on if the first dragon I fight is frost or fire. I don't usually use this either. The only poison I usually use is a regular poison or a paralysis poison. And I also don't usually use scrolls either. I'll sell the ale. And let me think. I'm debating if I'll keep the wine or not. And those soul gems are empty, so I'm going to sell them. I'm going to keep the iron and the leather, because those are good for improving weapons, armor, and also building your homestead. And let me think. I'm going to sell these for now. Ingredients, I only need just enough to test what they do the first time. I already know what bone meal does, so I'll sell all those. Save that. Save this one. Sell all the skeever tails. And sell all the spider eggs. Now that that's done, I can start selling him some of the armor stuff. Because I know it's going to be too much to sell all back to Alvor. And the more you sell and the more you buy, the higher your speech skill goes up, which is very useful for influencing characters later in the game for important events. You'll know what I mean when I get there. Hope he only has 13 coins left. So I'll sell him one of the longbows. That's all. Now Alvor should be over here right now.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Now they are usually at their shops from 8 in the morning till 8 in the evening.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I'm going to keep one of these hunting bows. I'm going to sell these daggers because I already have one. Alright, that's everything. Keeping that.
All right, then.
I'm going to use your tanning rack real quick. Sorry to cut you off. Because I'm pretty sure I need straps to improve this. Yep, I was right. You need straps to improve the hunting bow.
Not bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing.
Then I'm going to improve my iron armor that I recently got. And there you have it. Now let's see, how's my money situation? 2,459. I think I'll save a little bit. I'm going to eat the ingredients that I got that are new. Oh, mustn't forget to read the letter that I got from the mail courier. This is also something that was added during the anniversary edition. My advice, do not do this quest unless you want a bunch of powerful zombies to come at you at random throughout the entire game.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
I think that was a pretty poor addition to the game. Oh, I almost forgot. Now that it's daytime, I got to talk to... what was his name? The wood elf that lives here. Because you stood up for him with Sven. And this guy over here is the one you usually sell lumber
Here
to.
for work? Get an axe. Bring me all the wood you can chop.
Where is... He's going to come back here eventually, so I'm going... What time is it? 8 p.m., so he's at his house. They usually let you in their house at 8 p.m. His is right over here. See, it says open and not pick lock.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village.
Hello.
There's beauty here unmatched in all of Skyrim, to be sure. I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill.
Now he considers
Farewell.
you a friend, so you can take things from his house that aren't worth too much money. But be careful
Divine smile on you, friend.
if you are in his house too long and it becomes late at night, then he'll kick you out. And he'll say he'll call the guards if you don't leave. That's just the default thing they all say. Glass is important for homestead building, but I don't need that right now. I will take these straps, though, because that's helpful. And that's about it. I'm going to leave. Now, if you sell wood to the people at the lumber mills, they will consider you a friend as well. And you can go into their house over there and get some extra supplies.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Now we're going to head to Whiterun, so let's mark that as our main quest. It already is, so the arrow should be pointing to where Whiterun is. And we're going to go there. You can also go hunting, unlike with that deer you saw run by. They're a little hard to catch, but they do increase your skills. There's always a random event that spawns right over there. In this case, it's the bard.
Smell that fresh air? Truly, this is a good place to play a song. The best tales are those of adventure. Who could truly write such a tale without first experiencing such? Ah, well, after a little incident with a roguish lad and the daughter of a prominent thane, well, let's just say, best not. Afraid not. But if you're serious about sharpening that tongue, you might try the Bard's College in solitude. Observing and capturing the epic struggle for Skyrim, when brothers clash with bitter blades, surely there is a song to be found.
See, if the dialogue is still lit up, that means he has something new to say, and if it's not, it looks dimmer like this.
Aye.
Usually I cut through this way, I go straight to get to Whiterun, but this time I'm gonna go down the path to show you the correct route there if you're new to the game. See, I want to do stealth, but also the heavy armor blocks more damage, so I try to do a little bit of both. Did I miss it? Nope, it's further up, I think. See this noisy little plant over here? Later on when you go to Riften, you'll need 20 of these. I just like to collect them beforehand. And up here you'll see the companions fighting a giant. It looks like they killed it already.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
You didn't look like you needed help.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers.
Running headfirst at a giant? No thank you, not my style.
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
That starts the companion quest line if you're interested in that. I usually don't do that one till later. Oh, that reminds me, I still don't have any tomatoes. Well, that's okay. There's some tomatoes in the keep I could probably take. Now, if you want to, you can talk to this carriage guy and he'll tell you something about the city, since you're new here.
Need a ride? Well, I know the companions make their home here. Their mead hall, Jorvaskar, is the oldest building in the city. Oh, and there's a nasty feud between two families called the Greymanes and the Battleborns. You'll want to be careful there. The rest you can find out by asking the townsfolk. Start with the barkeep at the Bannered Mare or the Castle Steward. Until next time.
Oh, the Khajiit are here. They usually have some great goods. Hello.
Perhaps you have encountered Madran or Akai. Both are sworn to me, and both have worthy goods to offer.
This one will activate a side quest that was also an addition from the anniversary. I'm not going to do that yet because it's not particularly one of my favorite quests. They usually have a good paralysis poison. He doesn't right now. But that's why I usually come to him to buy. How many health potions do I have on me yet? 13? Yeah, that should be fine. I'll save my money.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
The city will be closed the first time you approach him, and you have to choose what you're going to say to the guard for them to let you in.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Usually I do this one because it's my style, but I want to try the persuade to see if it works because I don't do that often.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
And that increased my speech. Now I'm going to invest in that part of my stealth. Usually when you walk into a city for the first time, a couple people will be talking and you can overhear their conversations.
But we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Excuse me. We're going to be heading to the keep, but first I'll show you a couple more interactions between people. They're not there right now.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
The guards usually tell you something random each time you walk up to them.
The great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well.
Since the people aren't there with their usual dialogue, I'm going to go into the inn. The inn is usually a good place to hear the word of what's going on around town.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need? Have you seen that shrine of Asura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree, all burnt up, in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kynareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect.
And it disappeared, so that's that. And you will learn about the College of Winterhold, where you can learn magic from asking any of the innkeepers this question.
Magic is for the weak. Elves, I mean. They keep to that college in Winterhold. They know their place. Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard, but at least he's a Nord.
There is
Need anything
racism in
else? Just let
Skyrim.
me know.
She usually says something different to me because I'm usually playing an elf.
Brigands I can handle. This talk of dragons? World gone mad, I say.
Nothing?
My lord, please.
What's
This
the
is no
meaning
time
of this
for rash
interruption?
action. I
Jarl
just think we
Balgruuf
need
is
more
not
information
receiving
before we
visitors.
act. I just...
I will pick
Who's this then?
this one.
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
This one.
You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
So, you were at Helgen? You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
This option is funny, but I don't usually use it. Let's see. This one.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right! What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl of
dragon is
Falkreath
lurking in the
will view
mountains...
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps? Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
It might not be best that I have the dragon stone already, because then it triggers the quest that'll make the first dragon appear. And once the first dragon appears, they will start to show up at random and attack you, and they're very strong opponents.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Let's see. Hit this one.
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone said to contain a
Retrieve
map
the
of dragon
dragon
burial
stone.
sites.
Okay, it activated
Go to
into my
Bleak Falls
goals.
Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Okay. Since I have it already, if I press circle,
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
then I get out of it and the quest doesn't continue. I want to do that so the dragons aren't attacking me right off and I can build up my skills some more.
Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual
Oh, darn
goods
it.
the Jarl sends my way.
1 second. It activated him, so I'm going to real quick redo that. It auto-saved as soon as I came into the keep, so we're going to have to listen to them talk once more. But don't worry, I'll hurry it up.
What would you have let me do then? Nothing?
My lord, please.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors. As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
Well, since I'm here, I might as well pick a different option with the Jarl.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
The
That
Jarl
dragon
of
is lurking in the
will
mountains.
view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is
Oh, thank you.
thing you
I
could
actually
do for
needed
me.
light armor.
Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
But you didn't give me one with a special enchantment? What the hell?
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
I'm gonna
if
exit
you've got
out of
the
that
aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
because I don't want to activate the dragons right now. Back here, you will find certain books that will give you a quest. Let's see, where is it? Lost Legends. This is one of them. And then this pale looking book down here also activates a quest. I'm going to activate them now so I don't accidentally trigger them later and glitch them. They already consider me a friend, so I'm going to take some of the stuff around the keep for supplies. Alright, don't forget to save, it's very important. It's very helpful to have a backpack because then your carry capacity goes up significantly. But usually they're too expensive for you to take out of these cupboards. So you might have to steal one. One second. Are they looking at me? No. Bows do more damage. What did the thieves one do for me? The thieves one did something different. No, I wanted the adventurer one. The adventurer one is useful. But for now, I'll swipe this one. They don't seem to care if you're wearing a stolen item. That reminds me I need to make the soup. And they usually have tomatoes in this bowl right here. And one down here. Now we're going to go over here and we're going to go make that vegetable soup. It has the glitch that'll let you use power attacks even when there's nothing in your stamina bar, but it does not let you run more. Okay, I already looked in that one, I believe. Did I remember to look in his nightstand? Yes, I did. I remember now. They don't care if you walk up here, I'm pretty sure. Because every time I've gone up here, they haven't gotten mad. Why are you still awake? What time is it? 2 a.m. and you're right there? It's probably because the main quest is still active. Now, what am I going to do since I putting the main quest aside for now? Well, excellent question. I'm going to be doing some side quests. The side quests will help a lot with leveling up. And it's best not to go outside of Whiterun Hold until you're at least level 12. Why level 12? Because bears are level 12, and they're one of the most dangerous ones. And if you activated the main quest enough, then you have to go see the Greybeards, and the Greybeards are in that direction where there are a lot of bears. And stronger still are the creatures you find in snowy areas should you decide to head north. So it's best to increase your skills while you're still in Whiterun Hold. I almost grabbed the garnet, but I forgot. I remembered he's looking at me.
We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
Staying safe, I hope?
Be glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. Us poor sods don't even have a wall.
One of the new servants? Remember that I like my meat rare.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with fists.
The strangest thing about kids in these games is they're usually awake really late at night. It makes trying to steal from their house very difficult.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Just going through all the different cupboards to see what I can see. Well, they have a lot of gems in this area. But you can't sell any stolen items yet until you join the Thieves Guild, so it's no point in stealing something unless you have an immediate use for it. Like, see this stone? This is a special stone for a quest, but it'll weigh you down really quick, so I'm not going to grab that just yet. But keep in mind their locations, because if you finish the quest, you'll get a perk you'll find more gems in each treasure chest you look in, and it'll essentially make you rich. I'm gonna close this door, because I am going to steal this paralysis poison, because it's very useful. Oh, he's taller than my elf characters usually are. It took me off guard a little bit. Now over here is a skill book, but I'm not going to touch it yet, and I'll tell you why. Because if you manage to kill one of the Draugr on Solstheim and get through Apocrypha alive, then you can get a perk that's called Scholar's Insight, and you can gain 2 skill points from each skill book instead of just one.
Standing around is rubbish. We should be taking
So
the
that
fight
is a
to the
great
storm
advantage. So that's why I'm not going to touch any skill books right now. Usually I use archery to snipe the zombie to death because he's way too powerful. And you have to be very good about sneaking away so he doesn't see you. I've done it several times, so it is manageable, but you should get your archery up to a significant level before attempting that. We're already at level 6, so that's great progress.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Yeah, the guard said that to me because now I'm improving my sneak skills. Once you steal something, they start saying that to you.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
It's usually easier to level up if you do side quests. But right now, everyone's asleep. So, let me see, how much time is it? I have 4 hours left to kill, so let me think of what I'm gonna do. It's dark, so let's go kill some bandits. Oh, the giant they killed spawned over here. That's funny. That's never happened before. But once a dragon skeleton did get caught in that door like halfway and it was glitching out. It was funny. Now the first bandit camp I usually like to hit is the one this way. I forget what the name is, but it'll pop up once I get there. Now watch out if you go wandering off into the wilderness, because wild animals. Fire is on. I know where it is, but I'm going to show you where I am on the map, see? And if you're about here, you see that little tent picture showed up? That's where I'm going. I heard a wolf. Now, usually I use archery first to approach an area, but it's outside, so like I said, it's easier to be detected. And it's a clear night, so they are sure to see me. So I'm just going to go at the fort head on. Well, not the fort, yeah, hideout. They'll come out if they want to kill me bad enough. So I'm going to hide behind this wall so snipers can't snipe me until they come out through this door. Like that. Oh, he's over there. My magic is out for the moment, so I'm going to equip my mace.
That's all you've got?
Oh, cool, I killed her in 2 hits. That's actually an improvement. Sometimes I usually have trouble with that. Okay. The last one is here, and it's also an archer. There we go. That takes care of all the ones that are out here. Like before, we're going to collect everything that they dropped for money. Oh, an iron, not iron, steel mace, that's way better. I'm gonna use my bow when I go into the, hideout though. There's a treasure chest right here, but it has a trap trigger on it, so you can lockpick the trap trigger. I'm just going to do it to improve my skills. But it usually doesn't work. I think that little wrecking ball comes down, but it usually hits his chest so it doesn't damage you. And then there's a potion or 2 here. And then there's a chest over here. Alright, we are now going to return to stealth mode. Round button. I'm going to put on my leather armor, which will make less noise. And I'm going to take off my boots and gloves for now. And my helmet. And we're going to equip my hunting bow that I upgraded. And let's see. 8 damage. 10 damage. Let's see, which one do I have more of? I have more of the ancient arrows, so I'll use these. Usually in well-lit areas, it's harder to do stealth because you have to stick to the shadows. Now, do not step on that. That's a trap trigger. And I don't have the perk on right now that will stop me from triggering it. When your stealth is high enough, you can use the perk that will prevent you from triggering any traps. Except for a few that will still trigger. Now this is an iron mine, so this is a good place to come and harvest a lot of iron if you're working on your homestead. My favorite thing to do when I first come down here is equip the iron arrows. Let's see those lanterns hanging right there. You can kill a couple of them easier if you hit it. Then I hide over here. They usually don't see me from this spot, but sometimes I get stuck in this spot.
I know I heard something. Must be my imagination.
He's nearby, but he didn't spot me. We're good. Now wait a minute for them to go away. Shoot fly, don't bother me. Shoot fly, don't bother me. Shoot fly, don't bother me. I belong to somebody. Right, how many people were killed? I only saw one red dot, so he might be the only one alive, I'm not sure. And I'm going to hit the lantern that's right above him to give him some damage. Alright, there is only one dot, so he's the only one alive. That's good. I'm going to quick save so I don't mess up. Then I'm going to put the ancient arrows back on. Now I can't see him that well, but I can still see him good enough. Oh wait, I put my glasses back on, silly me. I took them off because sometimes I get migraines if I wear my glasses too long. Right, trying to aim for his head. The head does the most damage. Nope. Alright, he's gonna head this way, so I'm gonna put my fire on. He's an orc, so he's a little harder to kill, but not impossible. Ooh, this is even better armor. The bandit leaders usually do have the better armor. Right, the other ones I killed with the lantern are down here. You can take this to learn a special enchantment at an enchantment table. And if you're very careful, there is a coin purse right there. Just don't burn yourself in the forge. And I know for later missions down the road, I will need a mammoth tusk for 2 different missions, so I'm just going to collect them ahead of time. And there's a secret chest back here. And the big loot in each level usually is in these fancy chests. I don't need the amber, so I'm just going to pick these up. Ooh. Fancy staff. Oh, but there's 75 worse. I'll take them. And since I blew up the lantern, this stuff is scattered all over the place down here, so I'm going to use my candlelight to see where it is. And that also improves your alteration if you use the candlelight spell. I'm going to take this iron ore, even though I don't have a house yet. I'm going real quick to see if I can find any tomatoes in this hideout. Sorry, it's going to flash a couple times because for some reason it goes dark when I look into something. Nope. Now watch out, there's a lot of booby traps down this tunnel. I'm only going down this tunnel because there's a couple coin purses. You see, there's a bear trap and that's a tripwire. Dodge and weave. Now, as you can see, this is a spike trap that people have fallen into from above. But there are 2 coin purses down here if you can grab them. Three coin purses, my bad, I miscounted. Just be very careful about approaching that. And the large antlers are an alchemy ingredient. Now that I'm done with this camp, I'm going to put my regular armor back on. Oh, almost hit it. Tripwire, bear trap. Hey. Hit the last one, but I dodged it in the last second. That's good. Alright. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Here we go. It's worth taking a look because the vegetable soup puts you at a great advantage. Now we're getting close to that hour mark again, so I'm going to accidentally set off that trap, but luckily I was behind it. That's a rock fall trap. As I was saying, we're heading to the 1 hour mark of the playthrough, so I'm going to end this video here, and then I'm going to start collecting all the quests there are in Whiterun. And completing each one helps me increase my skill points and level up, which will put me at a better advantage for the rest of the game. So I hope you all enjoyed watching, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And that's it for now. Bye-bye.